Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Rainy Day Guitar. Okay, so I just did the intermediate version of Me by Taylor Swift, and this is the beginning version. This has no bar chords, so I like it better in the key of C with I just get a lower sound and it's a pretty sound. But if you don't like bar chords, this is in the key of G with the capo on the 5th fret, and that makes it a lot easier. You can go to rainydayguitar.com. You can print off the words with the chords above it. It's got the strumming patterns, some simplified strumming patterns for anybody to try this song. Okay, it's a lot of fun. Okay, so it's blocked on YouTube if I play it with Taylor Swift in the background, so that means I get to sing. All right, woohoo, here we go. That always messes me up sometimes when I have to do 2 rhythms, but we'll give it a shot. So I'm going to play it through once, and then I'll go back and show you how to do it step by step. Okay, here we go. I promise that you'll never find another like me. No, promise that you'll never find another like me. Go. I know that I'm a, okay. Promise that you'll never find another like me. I know that I'm a handful, baby. You know I never think before I jump. You're the kind of guy the ladies want. There's a lot of cool chicks out there. I know that I'm a psycho on the phone. Never leave well enough alone. Trouble's gonna follow where I go. There's a lot of cool chicks out there, but one of these things is not like the other. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, promise that you'll never find another like me. Gonna love you like me. Now I touch and make it about me. I know you never get just what you see. I will never bore you, baby. There's a lot of late guys out there. Where we have that night out in the rain. Run around to me and call my name. Sing, and then when I see you walk away. There's a lot of late guys out there. 'Cause one of these things is not like the other. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, promise that you'll never find another like me. Gonna love you like me. Hey kids, spelling is fun. Girl, there ain't an I in team, but you know there is a me. Strike the band up 1, 2, 3. Promise that you'll never find another like me. Girl, there ain't an I in team, but you know there is a me. You can't spell awesome without me. Promise that you'll never find another like me. The promise that nobody's gonna love you like me. But you know there is a me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's a part of me. Strike the band, 1, 2, 3. Can't stop us without me. You're the only one of me. Baby, that's a part of you. And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me. Okay, with a few mistakes. That's just the way it goes around here. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with our capo on the 5th fret, and we're just going to start singing a cappella. Promise that you'll never find another like me. I always want to go down like me, but it's like me. Okay, so then our basic beginning strum that we're going to do is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Super easy. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So just practice that till you got that. Now if that's boring to you, you can go like this 3 times, and then the last time stick in an extra up. Watch. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the fourth time, instead of down, down, up, you can go down, up, and that's pretty fun. That works really well through the whole song too, okay? So we're gonna start singing on a G. All of these chords are on my beginning chord sheet. Rainy Day Guitar, beginner tab, everything's free on that tab. The second or third item down is a chord sheet with all of these chords on it, okay? Okay, so I'm hoping that you know these. If you don't, go print that off and practice the G, E minor, C, and D. That's all there is to this song, okay? So we're gonna go. I promise that you'll never find another like me, and then you're gonna go down, down, up, and you're gonna kind of start singing in the middle. I know that I'm a handful, baby. Now we're gonna go to an E minor, okay? This is 4 and 5 on the second fret. You know I never think before now a C, 5, 4, 2. So that's 3, 1, and then 2. There's a lot of cool chicks out there. G. I know that I would cycle on the E minor phone. I never leave well enough. C. Trouble's gonna follow where I D. Go. There's a lot of cool chicks out there. Now I'm just gonna hit my guitar. But one of these things is not like the others. I'm going to hit it 12 times. That was 4, okay? Like a rainbow with all of the colors. That's 8. Baby doll when it comes to a lover. That's 12. And then I'm going to hit it one more time and just hold it. I promise that you'll never find another like me. And I'm going to give you another option. If you want to, you can go. But one of these things is not like the other. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. So that's another option, okay? Another kind of a fun thing to do is kind of hit your guitar, but instead of muting it, kind of go. You kind of get the drumming, but you also get this echo of the G chord underneath. But one of these things is not like the others, like a rainbow with all of the colors, okay? Or a more advanced version is to go, one of these things, actually I'd probably go, one of these things is not like, no. Would I do that? I don't know, because this is a G and I got 1 and 6 that if you don't hit them both, my palm's not quite big enough to catch them both, and then I have one ringing string. So I might do it with my hand. One of these things is not like the others, like a rainbow with all of the colors. So you can mess around with that all you want and try different things and see which one you like, okay? But the last one you want to do, promise that you'll never find another like. Whatever you do, make sure it's muted for the rest of that thing. You can strum it once and then quickly mute. But promise that you'll never find another like, or promise that, no, I wouldn't even do that. Promise that you'll never find another like, that's another option. Me. Okay, now we're going to come into our chorus. Now, I've got a harder strum in the chorus if you want. If you don't want, you can still do the down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. That totally works, okay? So, but the strum that I've got here, if you want to push yourself a little bit, it's a little bit trickier for a beginner. But I teach these kind of strums to my private lesson beginners, and with a little practice, they get it, and then it's really fun, okay? So give it a shot. The strum that I've got typed here is down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. Kind of tricky to do 3 ups in a row if you've never done that before. Down, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. So go practice that, okay? And then you're going to go right to an E minor, same thing, down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now on the C and the D, it's actually easier to go because you're singing, I'm the only one of me, so it's actually easier to go, I'm the only one of me, up, 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 down, up, down, up, and then do the same thing on the D. Baby, that's the fun of me, up, 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 down, up, down, up. So on that C, you're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, and then do it again on the D. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, and I've got that typed right there, okay, right there for you. And try it. It's not, this one is not that hard. It's actually easier to do this because if you're singing, because it kind of stays with your got the same rhythm going on. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. Up, down, up. Okay, E, but she starts singing the E a little sooner, okay? Baby, that's the fun of me. Okay, so nobody's gonna love you like me. Okay, so you kind of get how that chorus goes, because we're going to do that lots of times, okay? So then after you say, promise that nobody's gonna love you like me, go back to the G, and you're going to start all over with the same strum. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, okay? And they mute everything on the word me right there in the song. So we're going to go ahead and mute, but that ruins our next chord's pattern. Okay, so then we're just going to go me, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. So down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. Works on that E minor right there because you kind of messed with your pattern a little bit. Or you can do whatever you want. I don't care. But anyway, that's one that fits right there pretty easily. Let's see if you could. Let's see if I could jump in on this one. I didn't do it with the intermediate, but I haven't tried it with the beginning. Let's see. I know I didn't make it about me. I know you never can. Yeah, it does. Normally you do it 4 times, but if you, because of that mute, you can do the down, down, up, down, down, but only 3 times. Okay. So you can jump back into the down, down, up, down, down, up, or you can do this little pattern that I've got here next to the E minor, just in case that messes with your brain. You can try that. That works pretty well. And then a C, you're saying the word C and playing the chord C. It's kind of nice. Okay, so let me kind of do that. I know that, let's see. I know I didn't make it about me. I know you never get just what you see. I'm on the chord C. But let's see, C. But I will never bore you, baby. D. Okay, we're playing the same exact chords we've been doing. G, E minor, C, D. Okay. Me. There's a lot of lame guys out there, G. When we had that fight out in the rain, you ran out to me and called my name. Never wanna see you walk away. There's a lot of lame guys out there. There's one of these things. We're gonna repeat that. I wanted to point out something I just noticed here. A lot of times she changes chords on the last word at the end of the line, okay? And that throws you because I need to put the chord here, but then you get to the front and you're thinking, what chord is on this next line? It's kind of a carryover, kind of loops around. But I put it in both places, but it's, you don't play the chord twice any more than you would. You just, that's the same chord, you get it? So that C there loops around and becomes that C, and then you just keep going until it changes to a G. Okay, so, or a D. So anyway, so that's kind of how that works. So some of these chords at the end, they probably are looping around to the front again for you, actually be on that side. Okay, all right, so now we're seeing, because one of these things is not like the others, 12 times. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover. Promise that you'll never find another like me. We're going to go back to the chorus. The demo, I realized it afterwards, but I'm not going to go back and redo it because it's not that big of a deal. The second time we sing the chorus, he's singing and he says, instead of baby that's the fun of me, he says, let me keep you company. And I've got that typed up here. I just kind of squeezed it in rather than retype the whole chorus. As you can see, I'm out of room and I didn't want to go onto one page with just this little tiny bit down there. So I wanted to keep, I didn't want to go into a second page. I wanted to keep it on one page. So right here, I've typed up, second time, let me keep you company. Okay, so so you're gonna go me. It's the chorus. Let's see. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company. You're the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of you. That nobody's gonna love you like me. normally we go back and start strumming a G here, but now comes the drumming part. So the drum says drum with your thumb and fingers, because you want to get this thunk, 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 bum, bum. Actually, it's thunk, 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 and it kind of even has a little pitch change there. In the middle of your guitar, the pitch is lower. If you go to the outside of your guitar, it gets higher. So if you use your thumb, whoops, sorry, then you get that pitch sound of bum, 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 bum. You can get that with your guitar, but you got to use your thumb in the middle and your fingers on the outside. So here's what I've got typed up for you. It says drum with thumb and fingers, and thumb is abbreviated TH and fingers is abbreviated F. And here's the pattern. Thumb, thumb, fingers, thumb, pause, thumb, fingers. Do it again. Thumb, thumb, fingers, pause, or sorry, thumb, thumb, fingers, thumb, pause, thumb, fingers. Thumb, and there's kind of a pause at the end too. Okay, I didn't put that in because I was out of room, but there is. Thumb, thumb, fingers, thumb, thumb, fingers. Thumb, thumb, fingers, thumb, thumb, fingers. Okay, if you're struggling with that, go practice. It's not too hard. You can do it. Okay, so but the hard part is drumming while you're saying, hey kids, spelling is fun. I struggled with that. Okay, here we go. Hey kids, spelling is fun, because I have a hard time doing one rhythm with my mouth and another one with my hands, and they're not really sticking to the drumming. I'm not a drummer. I wish I were, but anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go, hey kids, spelling is fun. So I just did it once, okay? And now I'm going to do it 7 more times for a total of 8, okay? Girl, there ain't no I in team, but you know there is a me. Strike the band up, 1, 2, 3. Promise that you'll never find another like me. Promise that you'll never find another like me. I think I sang the melody wrong, okay? Then you start over again. So I'm now on my 6th time. Girl, there ain't no I in team, but you know there is a me. You can't spell awesome without me. So you would normally do it 9 times because we kind of got an extra one in at the beginning, but we're going to kill the one at the end. And I'm going to hit my guitar and my strings. And by the way, when you're doing that, can you hear my strings ringing? I really should mute them. Can you hear that? I forgot. So when I'm doing this, girl, there ain't no I in team, I should be holding my guitar. But anyway, I'm not going to go 8 more times, okay? So then you're going to go, and I promise that you'll never find another like me. Now we're jumping back up to the chorus, okay? Okay, so now I forgot to tell you that off to the side here, which is really helpful, I have the first time you're going to go back after you finish, you're going to right there jump on a G. The second time you're going to jump to your drumming, and you're not going to go to a G, okay? The third time you're going to go to a G. So I have first, second, and third endings, what to do with the end of that chorus. Because you're kind of thinking, what do I do? They're not the same, okay? So there's a little tip, little hints all over this paper. Third time you do the chorus strum, which you're going to go back to the G, okay? And it's kind of a different strum. So you're going to go, so the first one says G regular strum. The third time says chorus strum. I need to put the letter G in there. Forgot. I'll try to remember that. If I don't, just remember it's a G, okay? So you're going to go back to the chorus strum. Even though we've just played the chorus, you keep this last time, the very bottom of the paper, you're going to do the chorus strum again. The words are slightly different, but do the chorus strum, okay? So you're going to go, promise that nobody's going to love you like me. And right there, someone, while she says he, someone says girl there. The guy says girl. So me, girl there, ain't no I in team, but you know there is a me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. Strike the band at 1, 2, 3. You can't spell awesome without me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you. And I promise that and this time, instead of beating 4 times, we're just going to hold it. And I promise that nobody's going to love you like me. That's how the song ends, okay? All right, I hope that makes sense. I've kind of got it blocked out into segments because it was getting so tight. I really should have spread it onto 2 pages, but I hate doing that. If I can find a way to put it onto one, it's just a lot easier than having to have 2 pages out there. So anyway, all right, that is me, the simplified version in the key of G. I hope that works for you. It's a lot of fun. You can go to rainydayguitar.com. You can print off the words with the chords and all the little tips and strumming patterns and stuff like that. Okay? All right, for more fun songs, go to rainydayguitar.com.